Okay, so I've encountered this question a lot recently, and it's literally to the point where I just gotta make a video on it. So I'm sure you have to deal with this problem every day. Your family, you see your family members that you haven't talked to in like a year, or however long you don't, I don't know, I don't talk to my family that much. But when I do talk to them, I always get this question asked to me, and I just never know how to answer it because it's so goddamn awkward, and I just hate answering questions like this. As you can tell, I never really talk about having a girlfriend or, dating anyone. And reason being is because I got fucking cheated on. So like I was saying earlier, people always ask me, they're like, why don't you have a girlfriend? And it's just like, because girls fucking suck. That's why, you want to know, no offense to any people who watch my videos and are girls, but any girl from high school is a fucking bitch, and I can't deal with it because it's just constantly like, oh my god, attention, call me 24/7, blah, blah, blah. Like, shut the fuck up. So guys, back in middle school in around 8th grade, okay, I had this girlfriend. She was known on the popularity charts to be pretty fucking popular. I mean, I don't like to rate people like that, but I mean, I just have to because I don't know. But I was dating this girl, and she was very popular, okay? And we would always go to these teen night meetups. We would always go to this place called Horizon, and we'd meet every Friday. And that's where I usually spend my time with her because I didn't go to school with her. She was just really popular at this other school that's located right by mine. And everyone from my school knew about her because, she was one of the hottest girls. I don't know. I guess one of the hottest. But she would always be a control freak. By that, I mean, I would always have to be talking to this girl. I would have to... Every time I go to this teen night place, a lot of my friends would be there, and I'd never get to talk to them. Like, I would be hanging out with them. Oh, Austin, come here, come here. Like, it was this constant bullshit that I didn't like dealing with, okay? This girl is a control freak and a slut. That's what I've explained to you guys so far. I'd be at Horizon, hanging out with my bros, just pimping, being that cool kid. And she would always text me and be like, oh my god, why are you hanging out with them? Come hang out with me, So... already, that's why I didn't like girls in the first... I didn't like girls, but I didn't like dating in my school in the first place, because every girl's a fucking control freak. So I would always ditch my friends to go hang out with this girl, and they'd always tell me, they're like, dude, you're getting whipped, you gotta fucking break it off or something. So I'm like, nah, man, I really like this girl. And I'm not gonna lie, I really did. This was like my first girlfriend. I really did enjoy spending time with her, and I don't know. Even though she was kind of a prude, I mean, I don't know, you shouldn't date a girl just because they'll do things with you, but... I mean, she was kind of a prude, I gotta admit. It came to this point where I was texting her, and she would never text me back, okay? And that really wasn't a big deal, because I really didn't like texting. I'd usually be sitting here on my ass playing Xbox. Yeah, call me gay, I don't care. But there came to this point of time for like a whole month where she didn't fucking text me, and I didn't understand what was going on. So, finally this day came along, and I got this text message from one of her best friends. Now, I've talked to this girl for a while. I'm actually still friends with her to this day because this is why. She texted me, and she was like, look, your girlfriend is cheating on you. I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, I doubt that. And then she's like, yeah, she is. She's a whore. She's been talking to this other dude for like 3 months behind your back, and I never wanted to tell you because she said that if I did, she would stop being my friend, but I think you deserve to know. So, I really did thank this girl for telling me that, but I still didn't kind of believe her. So I messaged this guy on Facebook who she was apparently messaging, and I asked him, I'm like, are you dating, like, this girl? This is her name. I'm dating her right now. And he's like, yeah, I'm dating her. Don't fucking talk to her. It's my girlfriend. I'm like... bro, it's my girlfriend. So we both got over it pretty quick, this whole fight, because we realized that we were getting whipped and cheated on, and, I don't want to deal with that shit, neither did he. So we both basically saw her at, this, I told you every week we'd go to Horizon, or this teen night thing. So we both finally, saw her, and we both approached her, and we're like, hey, why the fuck are you cheating on us? Like, we both just kind of said it, and she's like, I don't even know who that is. And she pointed at me, and I was like, oh, okay. So I immediately pulled out my phone and told her, I was like, look at these messages right here, because this is with him, and this is also with you. She was basically lost for words at this point. Both of us, me and this kid, were like, fuck you, you're a stupid bitch. And, that's what I tell my family every time they ask me. They're like, Austin, why don't you have a girlfriend? Why don't you ever go to school dances? Why don't you ever do this? I'm like, because girls fucking suck. Once again, no offense to any girl viewers, but I'm sorry. Like, every girl from my town is a fucking bitch. Like, if you're trying to date girls just for sex, that's not gonna happen either, because everyone's a prude. And I mean, I'll admit, I'm kind of a prude myself. I'm only in fucking 10th grade, and I'm not the baller who can just get any girl he wants like every other drug dealer in my school. But it's hard. It's a hard life, Austin. It's a hard knock life for Austin. And That's basically what I tell my family, and I'm sure you encounter that question a lot. And same with me, you know, my family's always like, why don't you have a girlfriend? And I answer the same thing. I'm like, cuz they fucking cheat on you and suck. By the way, guys, there's one last thing I need to talk to you about. And this is actually a pretty cool series I'm starting up on my channel. Basically what it is called Advice from Luna, or Austin FFA Advice. And what it is it's basically anything that you have trouble with, anything personal. It can be as personal as you want it to be. Your names will not be disclosed in this series. Send me a message basically asking for any kind of advice that you would need. Like, say you had a problem with your girlfriend, if she cheated on you, or you didn't know whether or not if she was, and you wanted advice on it, or it's about your parents thinking, you know, catching you smoking, or anything like that. You can make it as personal as you want. You can even ask how I fucking shave my dick hair or pube hair if you wanted. Your names will not be disclosed. Like, literally, I will not say your YouTube name. I will not say your full name that you have on your channel or anything. This can be as personal as you want it to be, because your names won't be disclosed. I will literally say from anonymous in every single advice message I get, even if it isn't that personal, because I don't want people getting embarrassed on my channel, you know? Like, so basically that's what it is. Like, if you have problems with your girlfriend, if you want to know how to, you know, if it's your first time, you know, getting down with your girlfriend or something and you need advice, feel free to send me a message. Go to the About Me section on my channel, or I think it's somewhere on my channel. You just hit send message. I read all of them, and this is your chance. So the first episode, depending on how many I get, or even if I get any, will hopefully be soon. I hope you guys are enjoying these cut-up commentary things that I'm doing. I mean, this is my first one. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Fuck girls, especially when you're in 8th grade. I say don't start getting into a serious relationship until you're like, I mean, if you're just trying to fiddle around with a fucking girl, then I mean, do it. But if you're just in it for like, if you want to really get a serious relationship status going, I don't recommend getting a girlfriend till at least end of 10th to 11th grade, because, you know, it can just be a pain in the ass. So anyway, guys, this has been Austin FFA or Luna. See you later.